Alright, I'm going to do a long-term review of this 1998 Toyota Corolla with the 1.8 inline 4-cylinder engine with an automatic transmission. I've owned this car going back to 2005. Yeah, let's see, what is it, 2021? So we're talking 16 years of ownership. We're a second owner of this vehicle. It was bought from a dealership with 26,000 miles on it at the time of ownership when we bought this vehicle. So 26,000 miles on this thing when we first set eyes on this reliable vehicle. Now it is over 275,000 miles on it. We've driven this thing everywhere, from all the way up to New Hampshire, all the way down to Florida, across the Mississippi River, all the way through Mississippi to Tennessee and Kentucky, all the way. I mean, this thing has seen some miles, it's seen some states, it's seen some snow, but it's kept on ticking, and I would buy it all over again. So this is what you're looking at for a vehicle that is over 20 years old and counting. Only serious maintenance I've ever done was change the valve cover on the valve cover gasket, AC compressor, and struts. Oh yeah, and I did the timing belt. Back when it had about 150,000 on it, I think. So, knock on wood, keep it on going. If I was to take a peek underneath, I'll show you what we're looking at here. I mean, no real major rust that I could really denote. Nothing here on the rocker panels. Struts I did last year. That was fun. 6 hours worth. Had a couple of rusted bolts. Had to cut a couple of things off, and had to remove the seats there to get things right. Let's see. This is what it looks like on the inside. Interior is all intact. I just have a seat cover on there. But other than that, it looks really good. For all it's worth. Rear seats, everything's pretty much intact. Oh yeah, maintenance, handles like to get broken, so I do replace these door handles here every so often. And let's see, for miles wise, we're looking at, yeah, like I said, it's 275,733 miles. Every once in a while I think about selling it, and I said, well, why not keep it? Everything's still working like it should. But one day I'll sell it or donate it. Who knows? But till then, I'll keep on driving. You know, beats not having car payments. I think it was $7,000 tax and title from the dealership if I was to look at the receipts. Speaking of receipts, I kept a folder of them since brand new of all the maintenance I've done. Religious oil changes, right around 3,000 miles. Changed the transmission fluid just once in that time. Couldn't really recall when I did that. Probably around 100,000. But this is the engine. Nothing fancy spancy. Just follow maintenance schedule, and you'll get, in my opinion, you'll get some miles on your vehicles. If you recall, that Ford Ranger had over 180,000 when I sold it. And heck, I had a Camaro. I sold that thing at 266,000 miles on it. It was a V8 with 5-speed, 1991. Put over 100,000 miles on that sucker. So vehicles will age well, but they don't get high mileage by accident. They get there on purpose. And that's following a maintenance schedule and having a plan on how you're going to tackle things and fix things as they break. Either do it yourself or pay somebody competent to do it. But that's all I really would highly recommend. You know, the old myth, oh, your car is going to break at 100,000 miles. Well, maybe if the person didn't maintenance it and do like they should have prior to that. So a lot of maintenance history. But we've been blessed to you know, just make out well and just taking care of our stuff. Anyway, I'm very glad that we have this vehicle here, and we'll keep her going, and we'll go from there. If I had to, I could buy it over again and find another Toyota Corolla out there. But as it sits, heck, maybe we'll get another 100,000 out of her. Alright guys, well, you guys have a good Ablecraft day. And I tell you, just keep on wrenching, keep on learning. Get yourself a service manual and get at it. Alright, take care.